of all, I welcome you all on behalf of Dr. Uday Shah and Sai Karuna Mission team. So it is really good to see you early in the morning with such fresh faces. And I can see that as we are progressing, we can see that people are getting more anxious, more interested in moving ahead on the spiritual path. So, by grace of Sir and by grace of God, today actually we have a very, very beautiful topic in front of us, and that is types of truth. I hope my slide is visible to all of you, wherein I have displayed this topic for the day, that is types of truth. So, coming directly to the topic, basically from the spiritual perspectives, there are two types of truth. One is the relative truth, and the other is the ultimate truth, or we can even call it the absolute truth. So, first, we'll discuss the first category of truth, which is the relative truth. So, if I put it very simply, what is the meaning of this term relative truth? So, a fact or a situation or a circumstance which is true for a person and may not be true for the other person is basically a relative truth. For example, in a garden, there is a butterfly with maybe yellow or blue wings. If one of the participant here likes the combination of yellow and blue, for that participant, it is a fact, it is the truth that the butterfly is really, really beautiful. But for the other person who may not like the combination or may not like any one of the color, for that person, that butterfly may not be beautiful, because beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So obviously, whether a particular butterfly is beautiful or not completely depends upon the perception of the person who's looking at the butterfly. To put it more simply, I would say that relative truth is basically a truth which depends upon various factors which a particular person is holding or is having. We'll just discuss about few of such factors. Basically, since we have a very limited period of the session, that is probably 50 minutes to 1 hour, so we'll discuss only 5 factors on which a relative truth of a person can depend. So if we come to the first category, which is very common, is our thoughts and emotions. So basically, whether a fact or whether a situation or whether a circumstance, whether an event is true or not, will firstly depend upon the thought and the emotions of a person who's carrying it. Let's understand with the help of an example. A person who is not very comfortable in standing on a building which is at a very great height. So when that person is forced to stand on the terrace of that building, which is probably 20 or which has 20 or 25 floors, then what do you think? What is the first thought that will come in that person's mind? Obviously, for him or her, it might be dangerous. So the thought is of danger. And what will be the emotion? Obviously, the emotion will be of fear. So for that person who's standing on the terrace, for him or her, the fact that you stand on a building, on a terrace of a building which has 25 floors, for that person, the fact is, or the truth is, that standing on that terrace is dangerous. But simultaneously, there can be a person with a completely different mindset. For a person standing on a terrace with 25 floors may be exciting. It may give that person a completely different feeling. For that person, the thought will be excitement and the emotion will be joy, happiness, because he's excited to stand there. So for that person, the truth is not the same as for the first person. For him, the standing on the terrace was dangerous. But for the other person, no, it is exciting for that person. So first of all, the first category is the thought and the emotions of a person. Now, if we come to the other one, there's one more category to it, which is basically our experiences. The experience which a person holds is also a very big deciding factor as to whether a particular event or a fact or a circumstance is true or not. Let's take one more example. If there's a person X who has faced several problems with seeing since her or his childhood that his parents do not have a cordial relationship. If the parents of a child has certain matrimonial issues and that person is seeing since childhood that there are a number of disputes that crop up in a matrimonial relationship. So based on those very set of experiences, for that person, the truth will be that marriage is always a disaster. And based on that experience, the person might take a decision not to get married herself or himself. And at the same time, there can be a person who's experiencing a very joyful relationship between his parents. For that person, marriage can be a fairyland, and that person might be anxious to get married when that person comes to a particular age, just because he has seen his parents or his relatives, his uncle and aunt, sharing a very good matrimonial relationship, which is full of love, joy, and happiness. So, again, for that person, getting married at a particular age will be the ultimate, the relative truth of his life. So, again, whether a particular event is actually true or not can depend upon the experiences of a person. So we've discussed two categories. One is emotion and thought, and the other is the experiences. Now we'll come to the third category, which is basically intention and judgment. To understand this clause as well, we'll take an example. Suppose there's a person whom I don't like. I just don't share a good relationship with the person. And because of my belief system for that person, or because of my thought process for that person, no matter whatever good that person will do towards me, no matter what is the intention of that person towards me, but in all his acts, all his events, I will keep judging that person. I will always have a feeling that probably even if he or she is doing something good, his intention probably is bad. So again, on the basis of my judgment, I will always hold that person in a negative situation. And I will always say, no, the truth is that that particular person is bad. And if we like a person, for example, the affection which a mother has towards his or her child. For a mother, the child is always good. No matter what child is doing, no matter how wrong the child is, but for the mother, his or her child is always the best. Why? This is because of the ultimate relationship which a mother shares with a child. So for a mother, his child is always good. So the third category is basically the intention and the judgment which we have towards a particular person, a particular situation, or a particular event. So this is the third category. Now we'll talk about the fourth category, which is actually our belief system. For example, and this can be the belief system either of our past life or the belief system which we've been holding since our childhood till date. There are a number of belief systems which just get engrossed in us. They can be a bundle of beliefs which we've been carrying from a number of past lives. For example, if we talk about the belief system which we carry from childhood, a family who is business oriented family, they've always been involved in carrying out business. For them, For them, getting engaged or having a relationship with a person who is not business oriented and is in a service class, for such a family, as per their belief system, it is only business which can help you to progress. Or for example, a family who has a belief system that it is always a business which is the reason behind your success, they will never agree to get their daughters married in a family or to a person who is in service class. No matter what is the post of that person, no matter what is the status of that person who's in a job, but due to our own belief systems, we somehow come to a conclusion that a particular event, which as per our belief system is true, is actually true, or otherwise it is false. So, number of times it is our belief systems which guide us, which help us to conclude that a particular event is the only fact which is true, which is again not right. We'll come to all these factors later as to how this approach is not right. But first we'll discuss all these factors. And now we come to the last factor, that is our soul level. Since we've discussed in few of the sessions before that our soul has to basically cross the 7 steps or the 7 stages of a ladder, which starts right from the infant soul to the infinite soul. So these are 7 steps in the ladder which we have to cover before we reach our destination, or before our soul reaches its ultimate destination. So before we achieve nirvana, before we achieve moksha, we have to take experiences of all these soul levels. So number of times, our definition of truth purely depends upon the stage where we are at this journey of our soul, on which stage or which level of soul we are. That becomes the deciding factor for us whether a particular event or a fact is true or not. For example, if there's a person whose journey has just begun, whose journey of soul has just begun, and who is at infant soul level, the most important characteristic of persons belonging to infant soul level is that they are merely struggling to survive. For them, the most important thing is only their survival. No progress, no competition, no evolution. Their only focus is on basic survival, because when we come to infant soul, it means that it is probably our first birth from animal life. And because of animal life, there is a lot of fear in us. And because of that fear, our basic aim is only on mere survival. So a person who belongs to the level of infant soul level, for that person, the ultimate truth is that money or survival, mere survival, basic clothes, food, and a shelter, these 3 things alone can bring ultimate happiness. But this may not be true for a person who has moved higher in this journey of soul. For example, people who have reached to old soul level, or maybe transcendental soul level, for them, the truth can be that we have come to a stage where it is very important for us to forego all our desires, to give away all our desires, and to move towards the spiritual path. But then Sai Karuna Mission explains that to forego your wishes, to give away your desires, is also not the answer. You cannot achieve nirvana, you cannot achieve moksha if you do not fulfill your desires. But for majority of souls who are at that transcendental or old soul level, especially old soul level, they might, for them, the truth may be that it is the ultimate answer to nirvana or moksha is giving away of all your desires. So the crux is that when you are entangled in the circle of relative truth, which depends on your thoughts, your emotions, your experiences, your intention, your judgment, your belief system, and your soul level, it is only a relative truth. It is a partial truth, or many a times it can even be false. So you think that your relative truth is the truth. But we would like to convey this to you that when your truth depends upon all such factors which we just discussed, that it is not the ultimate truth. It is simply a relative truth. Now the question arises, then what is ultimate truth? So ultimate truth is the truth which is shown to us by the universe, a truth which is part of this universal plan. The truth is that in case we are suffering today or we have any problems today, the truth behind that problem is because we are governed by law of karma. Whatever happiness or whatever sorrows, whatever problems or whatever joy you are experiencing today, the ultimate truth behind all these features is that it is the law of karma which is responsible or which is making you experience all these different phases in life. Now let's take one more example for ultimate truth. Jesus is God. Sai is God. Krishna is God. This is the ultimate truth. No matter what your emotions are, no matter what your thoughts are, no matter what your experiences are, but you will not deny this fact that Jesus is God. You will not deny this fact that Sai Baba has those divine magical powers in him by which he created so many miracles. In not only Shirdi, but he brought so many miracles for all his devotees. This is the ultimate truth. So the truth which is governed by universe and the truth which is governed by law of karma is the actual truth. It is the absolute truth. So if we have to rise in this journey, in this soul journey, and we have to ultimately we have to arrive at a particular destination of nirvana or moksha or transformation, or we have to accelerate our spiritual growth, then we have to understand this concept of relative truth and ultimate truth. And we not only have to understand, we have to ultimately work on this path that we are able to come out from this world of relative truth, because relative truth is nothing but a state of illusion, which is based on our self-created thoughts, emotions, and experiences and belief system. So we have to come out of this world of illusion. We have to reach to a world which is purely based on absolute truth, the ultimate truth. So this is the aim of today's session, that we have to cover the journey from the world of relative truth to the world of ultimate truth. So for this, obviously we have to give away all those factors which we have just discussed today, which are the basis of our relative truth. We have to understand the difference as to whether a particular decision, whether a particular thought, or whether a particular experience is taking us to a conclusion of relative truth or to the conclusion of ultimate truth. Because it is only the ultimate truth which will show us the reality. Because relative truth will always keep you in the world of illusion. So if the topic is clear, the subject is clear, we'll have a very short meditation to experience as to how we can give away with all these factors which are so important in our life. I don't think we can live without our thoughts, or we can live without our emotions. But you don't have to forego your thoughts. You don't have to give away your thoughts. You don't have to give away your emotions. You have to just work on them, and you have to understand, you have to make an effort that all these factors do not become a hurdle in your deciding factor as to whether a particular fact or an event is a relative truth or an ultimate truth. So we'll have a very short meditation to experience this, to have a practical experience of this topic. Meanwhile, if anybody has any query, if anybody has any question, you're most welcome to raise your hand, and I'll be helping you and I'll be guiding you to answer all your queries. Meanwhile, we get ready for the meditation. So since I cannot see any queries either on the chat box or any hand raise, we'll begin with our meditation. So I request all of you to take a very comfortable posture. For another 20 to 25 minutes, we'll be in a very comfortable position so that we can focus and our body is not fidgety. So I request you to close your eyes. Allow your body to settle down. You can take few seconds to have a comfortable posture. You can lie down if you want. Bring your attention on your breath. Very gently breathe in and gently breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. With every inhalation and with every exhalation, allow your body to relax. Allow all the stiffness to dissolve. Allow all the pains to vanish. Very nice. Your body is relaxing more and more with every inhalation and every exhalation. As your breath is becoming more deeper, You can feel the lightness of your physical body. Allow this inhalation and exhalation to relax your mind. As your attention on your breath becomes more strong, more focused, you are able to connect with your mind. A mind which is completely under your control, which is completely surrendered towards you. Mind which is only listening to what you are saying without any disturbances, any thought patterns, any distractions. Your mind is only listening to what you are saying. And you are asking your mind to relax further and to relax further. Your mind is in complete state of peace and calmness. Your mind and your body are completely under your control. And as you ask them to make an alignment amongst themselves, you can feel and visualize that your mind and your body are in complete state of balance and are fully aligned. This alignment is increasing your awareness, increasing your potentials, increasing your capabilities. In this relaxed and peaceful state of mind and body, make an effort to connect with your masters. Make an effort to connect with the divine powers of this universe. The healers can invoke Reiki and Karuna Reiki. The divine powers of your masters, God, goddesses, and the divine energies of this universe are guiding you and protecting you. And you are completely safe and secure. Slowly, you are gaining confidence in this entire process. And this confidence is encouraging you to surrender yourself. Totally surrender yourself to this healing process. and just go with the flow. Visualize that you are sitting on a bank of holy river Ganga. Very nice. That entire visualization is in front of you. All the visuals are there. With your closed eyes, you can see those high and low waves of holy river Ganga. With your ears, you can hear as these waves come and bang on the bank. As you are engrossed in this process, take a deep breath and you can smell the fragrance of this pure water. And with a heavy speed, a splash of this holy river Ganga comes towards you. And you can feel the mesmerizing effect of this cooling water as it touches your body. As this pure water of holy river Ganga splashes on you, you can feel the taste of few drops of water which have just gulped down your throat. Your five senses, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your tongue, your skin have established a beautiful connection with this holy river Ganga. And the connection of these five senses with the river is increasing your inner capabilities, strengthening your willpower, and guiding you further in this path of spiritual growth. With this strong connection, you can now feel and visualize that you have entered a beautiful world. This is the world of ultimate truth. In this world, you wish to stay. In this world, you wish to continue your journey. But to survive in this world of ultimate truth, you have to leave the world of relative truth forever. After knowing this fact, you are willingly ready and prepared to come out of the world of relative truth. And in order to come out of this world of relative truth, with high level of consciousness, you are explaining your body, your mind, and your soul. That your thoughts and your emotions will keep coming and keep going. But from today, they shall not be your deciding factor. They are not the factors on which you will depend from now onwards. They are just like a breeze, or sometimes they are just like a storm, which will come and go, but they will not have the potential or will have the power to decide for you whether an event or a fact is true or not. The divine powers of Holy River Ganga and the connection of your five senses with the Holy River Ganga are making you strong enough to take this decision. Not only for the entire life, but till we reach the ultimate destination of the soul journey. Your thoughts and your emotions are no more a hurdle in your life today. With this risen awareness, with this risen consciousness, you make your mind and your body and your soul understand that whatever you have experienced till now is nothing but just a bundle of lessons for you. You have to only learn from these lessons. You have to only learn from those experiences. But you don't have to be attached to these experiences. You cannot allow these experiences to decide for you whether a particular circumstance, situation, relationship, or an event or a person is true or not. Just don't be attached to these experiences. Allow these experiences to flow in Holy River Ganga as you have already learned your lessons from these experiences. Give away all the attachment with these experiences and try to rise in this spiritual journey. Make your mind and your body understand that you are just not an ordinary person. You're a special person. You are a spiritual person. You are a person who's working on herself or himself. And in this journey of liberation, in this journey of transformation, you cannot have a judgmental approach. You have to be neutral. You have to be in the state of acceptance, because otherwise your intention and your judgments will again pull you back to the world of relative truth, which you wish to leave forever. Tell your mind and your body and your soul that you have risen to a very high level of this spiritual journey, where you love everyone, where you accept everything which is happening with you. Darkness, light, sorrow, happiness, hatred, love. All these are merely experiences of polarity, which we have to face and finally overcome. Nothing is permanent. Everything is bound to change. So the best approach is a neutral approach. This neutral approach will take us further inside the world of ultimate truth. Your mind, your body, your soul are completely under your control. They are only listening to you. You have completely hypnotized your body, your mind, and your soul with your instructions. Make your body, your mind, and your soul understand that freedom is the ultimate truth and belief is a relative truth. Your belief will never show you the real picture. Your belief is always illusionary. But freedom is absolute reality. Freedom gives you an opportunity to have a broader vision. Whereas your belief restricts you, holds you back, pulls you back. Your body, your mind, and your soul are ready and willing to let go all the belief systems. All the belief systems may be of the past life or the present life. Allow all your beliefs to flow in this holy river Ganga. Liberate yourself. Liberate yourself of all these beliefs. Free yourself and experience this liberty. Experience this ultimate freedom, which will help you to survive in this world of ultimate truth. With your sadhana, with your meditation, with your spiritual learnings, Your soul has traveled ahead. With every effort, you are stepping ahead in this ladder of soul journey. We might have begun this journey from infant soul level, but today, each one of us has risen ahead. Maybe to baby soul level, to young soul level, to matured soul level, or to old soul level or transcendental soul level. But make your body, your mind, and your soul understand that for sure your soul level has risen. Because this rise of your soul level will help you in sustaining and surviving in the world of ultimate truth forever. As you have given away your experiences, given away your belief systems, given away your judgmental approach, and you are convinced that your thoughts and your emotions are no more a hurdle in your journey of life and soul. You have left behind the world of relative truth forever. You have left behind the world of illusion. And you have not only entered the world of reality, the world of ultimate truth, but you have made your place in this beautiful world of ultimate truth. You have become a part of this world. And you always stay in this world of ultimate truth. And will be able to see every situation, every event, every person, every relationship, every circumstance with a broader vision, which is real, which is based on the divine energies of the universe, and which is based on the ultimate law of karma. The entire universe is welcoming you in this beautiful world of reality and is happy to see you in this beautiful world. And as your mind and your body and your soul are now confident that you've made a beautiful place for yourself in this ultimate world of truth, you wish to stay here forever. Take a deep breath and appreciate your effort. Take a deep breath and take a pledge to stay here forever. Take a deep breath and congratulate yourself. To come out from the world of relative truth and enter the world of this ultimate truth. With this immense pleasure, with this immense satisfaction, with this strong willpower, lastly, express gratitude towards this universe, towards this law of karma, towards this world of ultimate truth, towards your masters, your god goddesses, your divine energies, your body, mind, and soul who are completely with you in this entire process and journey. Your fellow participants who, with their collective energy, have helped you knowingly or unknowingly in this beautiful journey from the world of relative truth to the world of ultimate truth. And slowly try to connect with your breath. Deep inhalation and deep exhalation. Deep inhalation. Deep exhalation. Deep inhalation and deep exhalation. And relax. Relax. Slowly make a conscious effort to return to this present moment. Become aware of your external surroundings, your physical body. Slowly move your fingers, your toes. Allow your neck to relax. And gently open your eyes. Welcome back. So by Sir's grace, we were able to understand such a difficult subject, such a difficult topic with such simplicity. This is what Sai Karuna Mission is all about. Sai Karuna Mission makes an effort to simplify all the complicated aspects of life and to place them before you so that your life journey, your soul journey becomes easy and simple. And we are able to live this life with happiness. People from US are very, very lucky because very soon Sir will be with all of you and you will be getting a big opportunity to meet Dr. Uday Shah, and you'll get an opportunity to hear him live. So I request all of you to kindly be in touch with Sai Karuna Mission, and Sir will be there from 22nd of October to 11th of November, which is a very good time. So you all are actually very lucky, and I would request each one of you to kindly avail this opportunity. You can see that we have posted a number on the chat box. So you are free to contact on this number, and we'll be teaching various healing modalities during this period from 22nd October to 11th of November. So kindly avail this opportunity and get an opportunity to meet Sir in person, which is actually very, very rare. So with your permission, I would like to end this session, but I think Sumiji wants to talk to us, so I'll try to unmute her first. Yes, Sumiji.
I wanted to say, unmute us every session after the end of the session, so we can share our experience,
Sure.
right?
Right. I can do that right now as well. So since I've already unmuted, we would like
I always try to unmute myself and never happened. So I said, every session, end of the session, please try to unmute us. So
Sure. So would you like to
yes.
share your experience since I've unmuted you, Sumiji?
Not now, but yes, of course, I would like to repeat this session because I get the call from the India. So
Okay.
My brother-in-law is extremely sick, so a little disturbed. But just share this
Don't worry,
session recording, please.
Family of
Yeah,
Sai
and it's
heal him, so he'll be fine very soon.
and it's a very very deeply explain you the truth, and we will follow as much as we can.
The entire knowledge has been, I'm just a medium. The entire knowledge belongs to my master, Dr. Uday Shah. So I would like to thank him for giving us this opportunity so that we can actually reach to all of you, and we can help each other in this journey of the spiritual growth.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. If any other participant wants to share his or her experience, kindly let me know. I'll unmute you and then we can have a short discussion if you want. Probably we keep this for the next week. So with your permission, I end this session. Thank you so much. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead. Okay.
Hi, it's very difficult. You can't unmute yourself. You keep your thing muted all the time. And when you are saying ask questions, how can we ask a question?
No, That's why I requested ma'am to kindly raise your hand or to put a message so that I can unmute you. Otherwise, many a times there are a lot of disturbances from other participants' end, so the other people get disturbed during that process.
I do
Yes,
understand.
ma'am.
This was the first time, and accidentally I got in, I think, halfway or just before the meditation. I think it was very interesting, and I would really like to, if you're doing another session like this, I would like personally to be invited. So I know, I don't know from where I got this, and then because of the time difference, because I'm in London, I just sent a message and somebody said it's live on now. So I put it on. It seemed very interesting, actually.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you so much. The source doesn't matter. So from wherever the message came, the important aspect for us is that you joined it.
I needed to be there. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
So
Yeah.
so every once a week we have these sessions. So the probably the same time, that is as per India it's 8 p.m. and as per US I think it's early morning. So every week we have these sessions, and if you can just share your number on the chat box, ma'am, we'll make an effort to add you in our group as well.
Okay, I'll do that. I just wanted to ask you. You just say to the other lady before that about the healing. Did you say
Yes.
something about
Yes.
healing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because I need healing. I have got a drop foot after my hip replacement. My leg is numb from knee down to my toes.
Hmm.
Trying different ways. It is a little bit better than 2 years ago now, but it's still a walking and everything. So maybe we can. I don't know how we checked and find out a bit more.
Ma'am, I've shared my number on the chat box. You can jot down my number.
I've taken that, and shall I put my number here or give you
Yes,
my?
yes, ma'am. You can do that, and I'll add you in the group, and then we can have a one-to-one conversation where I'll explain you all the different aspects of the healing modalities which are taught by Sai Karuna Mission.
Okay, all right, I will do that. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. So, ma'am, once you put your number, then after taking your number, I'll be ending the session.
You need to add +44, yeah?
Okay, perfect, ma'am. I'll do
Okay,
that.
now. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. Good evening. Yeah, we finished?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Thank you so much. Hope to see you again next week. Thank you. Thank you so much, Anjana ji. Thank you.